We don't have an interest down here, so we might have to declare an interest. Take an interest out of Arabia for right now. Put an interest down here. Madagascar, me and you, we need to talk about some things. Namely, the fact that you have oil. I don't think you have any oil actually built. But once the German Empire comes knocking, my god, we're going to be building some oil there as quick as we can. What are we building right now? We're building power plants, which I don't think gets investor money. Even though it would be in the investor's best interest to, you know, fund these power plants, I would say. But have we built any of you? No. So in 14 weeks, we'll have our first power plants. Because again, we can't actually even look at electricity, I think, as a good until we actually have... until we're actually either making it or that we require it. How much oil do we actually need, though? Oil. We need 94. Okay, so we're fulfilling our request. We're getting enough oil. It's expensive. Actually, how expensive is oil? I know how to spell. It's in O. I mean, it's just that it costs a little bit of money until we import it from the British. The current of radical liberal thought is spreading internationally and has spread recently to Germany. Okay, so you become a radical. I mean, industrial's already pretty powerful. You know what? Sure, why not? You can become radical. That might actually allow you to pass more laws that would... Oh yeah, now people are loving... Okay, this actually works out well for me. But now that you're radical, you actually support way more reforms in the country. So we're going to go from wealth voting to universal suffrage. It's got a base 52% chance to pass. And that'll also complete path to liberalism, which I don't remember was actually any good for us, but we'll get that going. Expand power plants. Of course, I want to do that as soon as we possibly can. 8 more weeks until they are all ready to go. Did the East India Company win their war? They have a truce with Britain. Okay, so the East India Company has declared themselves an independent state. So India, right now, is an independent company. It's the Company of India. I cannot imagine that it's going to be a stable... Like, its primary culture is English. It's Protestant. I'm assuming that how many English people live in the East India Company, do you think? Okay, we also have a war going on over here. We got a revolutionary Portugal versus normal Portugal. Do I care about this? You're backing normal Portugal. I don't think so. Constitutional monarchy. You're not applicable right now. Who's actually in power here? It's the rural folk against the landowners. Do I care one way or the other on this? Part of me is like we should back the rebellion primarily because fuck Austria. But I'm just going to declare neutrality. Just for now. Conquer state. Make puppet. Well, which one had better supplies to oil? 0 out of 6. 0 out of 4. So I guess we want to go for the north first. Some people, I mean, like, we might have some people oppose us, but, like, no one that actually matters. So I'm going to confirm this. Immediately also conquer South Madagascar. How much infamy am I actually at? Am I reputable? I'm just going to take both north and south, please and thank you. So yeah, some people might, like, not agree with us. Not a big deal one way or the other. I don't even need international backing on this. I mean, you're fearful. Which you should be, because the German Empire, they're here. And they're ready to get some delicious oil. So the sooner you realize that, the better. For sure. Got organized crime. Negative 10% authority, or we spend it's like a dumb amount of money. Like, I feel like the amount of money that they always want for any of these events are so goddamn expensive, and I don't know why. You do have one person backing you. You got Burgundia. But I mean, the French, they already have troops here. Like this, they've already got a large colonial holding in Africa on this side of the continent. Like, what are you expecting to do here? Like, that's my question. The answer is that you're probably not going to do too much. I mean, more countries are supporting you. Any more war goals we can do? War reparations. That doesn't really make any sense because they won't exist anymore. Conquer state, ban slavery. I don't even know what that gives us. You want German war reparations, which we're definitely not going to give you. It would be impressive, though. Like, if Madagascar started getting 10% of our tax income, which right now is 381. Actually, I guess it's all the taxes combined, right? So they'd be getting, like, 50,000 pounds a week, which is not bad for them at all. I guess we probably should at least mobilize one division, like one army. Okay, Franz von Jones, congratulations. Can I navally invade with you yet? No, because again, we're not technically at war quite yet. So you're mobilized. We're going to wait until the war breaks out. Again, France is going to send some units down here, and it should be pretty easy for you to get the win, I would have to imagine. Okay, but we now have some power plants. We'll subsidize the power plants right now. Yeah, because Saxony's already got 10. We'll subsidize them for the time being. So how... Again, who actually makes electricity? We're already number 2. Britain is number 1. Belgium is a little bit. But even just building like 10 stack of... electrical plants puts us pretty high up on this list. But now, you know what we can do? We can afford electricity. And some stuff. I think it's mostly in urban. I don't know actually exactly who... Trade Center, University. Yeah, I know we can do it here. Which would give us... Well, it'll save us on coal. Electricity is going to become stupidly expensive, but that's kind of okay. So let's switch you over. So we're now saving a lot of money on coal. Covered markets, electric street lights, and public trams, please. Get all those guys going. Reach loaders, repeated... Wait, did they give up? They did. So we have the north at least, so that's something. Precision tools, publicly traded. Sewing machines, publicly traded. Mechanized looms. I wish there was just a button that would, automatically put all these to, like, max level. And livestock, and do this. Slaughterhouses. Electric fences are cool. I think the rest of you are fine for now. Fishing wharfs, steam trolleys, logging camps, electric sawmills. I do see how much money this is all going to cost us. Don't worry about that for right now. But we can now also build fish. Do you have a port already? You do. Okay. Failing these convoys, we can just declare more supported interest. Really? Well, I guess because we now technically own a territory here, we don't need to declare interest in our region. Okay, let's declare it in these 2 areas for now. I kind of wish we could have taken over the entirety of Madagascar. They did back off, which I mean is reasonable, but I'm not happy with it. We don't have nearly enough electricity. I understand that. Unproductive trade routes. Get rid of you. We'll get our delicious oil. Reinforced concrete. Fantastic. Electric sewing machines. Street rail cars. Rubber plantations. Steam turbines. At least the oil turbines. Plus 20 economy of scale building cap. Automatic irrigation. That's probably good, right? I'm going to assume the answer is yes and not worry about it any more than that. Okay, so you got more power plants on their way. Everything should be on steel frame buildings. And I know that, like, electricity is expensive, okay, guys? Like, that's not lost on me. We need a lot of it, but it's not something that we can import, and it's not something that... I mean, most of the world doesn't even have electricity. We're now #1 in the world when it comes to producing electricity. Brazil's actually #4. Congratulations, Brazil, on that great achievement. But shit's expensive. It's going to be expensive at least for a little while, and you're going to have to worry. Don't, like... Wait, who's seceding against us? Which I believe is you. Okay, so there's already an independence movement going on in our territory here. Power plants are on their way. Port, industrial port, naval base, ironclads. And get all these guys up to maximum level. We do have a barracks here, right? We have a level 3 barracks. Well, I mean, there might be, you know, a little bit. Five years. No breaks on progress. High tension, states in turmoil is a lot of people. Like, I get that people are mad, and we've been having a lot of wars recently. But, like, you know, calm down. Survey a skyscraper site. Now you get 500, I can afford that. Sure, let's see if we can build a skyscraper. That sounds cool. We love skyscrapers. Very, very large buildings. I still really wish that Württemberg would join with us. I don't even know, like, why they don't. And again, all of you guys, I'm assuming you need electricity. So we got a new political party is formed. The Free-Minded Party. Let's go look at them. They've actually formed a coalition here. The trade unions actually want to join them as well. It actually would boost legitimacy. So there we go. We'll bring you in here as well. The industrial intelligentsia, the trade unions, all are now in one party. Conservatives are going to lose drastically. And this is before even... Will universal suffrage come into play prior to the election? Maybe. Possibly. How many more of you do we have? We're getting quite a lot. Okay, we're building some of you guys, which will now give us some money from the investment pool. Very, very happy to see it. Power plants. Are we still going to build even more? The answer is quite possibly. Because it is very expensive. The plantation publicly trade you as well. Being powered whalers. Are we spending any money on subsidies? A little bit, but nothing too crazy. Welfare payments are £20,000. Are people really? Do we have that many unemployed people in the country that we have to pay? We're now #3. The German Constitution. We enable universal suffrage. Intelligentsia get -5. Which means we're going to be losing our social tech cost. But you know what? Just pass the law. It's going to make a lot of people more happy with us. Path of liberalism has completed. More popularity. Freedom of trade, freedom of thought. Gets changed to radical. Reformer. Let's just add... Actually, what party are you in? Lothar Steeb. You're in the rural folk. You know what? Bring you in here as well. Why not? The trade unions are now very happy with us, which means we're going to be getting a workforce ratio. I'm assuming that's a good thing. The Junkers don't like us, which is a tax, ranching, and plantation penalty. If we could, like, somehow make them not relevant to German politics, this negative modifier wouldn't affect us too much. Also, when is the election? Election's in 100 days from now. But, I mean, the free-minded party, or the Conservative Party, literally does not have a single vote. Which is pretty sad when you put it that way. And definitely is not a rigged election. Proportional taxation, I know that's, like, crazy for our economy. It'll make the Junkers hate us even more. However, it will make us about $250,000 more per whatever the number I'm thinking is. And you would actually lose us money. I mean, I'm thinking about it, for sure. Laissez-faire. National supremacy. I mean, they wouldn't mind guaranteed liberties. Which actually... What do you do for us? Can mobilize more battalions. I'm guessing this means that we actually won't have a... we won't have, like, conscription. Which is not good for us. We want conscription. Censorship. Protected speech. People are very happy with that. Who's opposed to it? Is it the Junkers? Yes. But you know what? Taxation? Again, the industrialists, they love us so much that this doesn't really matter so much. I mean, the Junkers will hate us even more, but fuck the Junkers. They don't matter. Campaign financing? I'm not going to give them any money. I mean, they already are projected to win 100% of the seats. Do they need more votes than that? Do they need more than 100%? This is in Ethiopia. Apparently I'm naturally backing the military revolt. I'm not even too sure why. I'm not going to send you any troops or anything like that. You're out of your goddamn mind if you think that's the case. Yeah, we're making good money. You're about halfway done. You'll be done in 2 years in total. And if we research Zeppelins, we'll get a nice little bonus. We even have where is Zeppelins even on this tree? I'm gonna say it's a military tech. That's what my gut's telling me. French works would be pretty good because I think that's a bonus for our units or for our infantry. Is it society? I don't think it would be a society tech, right? Political agitation. Film is more prestige. Oh no, there's Zeppelins. 20 months. Unlocks airship mooring port for skyscraper. I mean, that sounds kind of awesome. Elevators, which is going to be a bonus to... Unlocks arcades. And paved roads. We love paved roads. We're now losing... I'm guessing... What are we building again? Government administration. God, we don't need this much government administration. We can cancel some of this stuff. Naval bases will continue building. At least for the time being. You can also train more units. No, don't mobilize the generals. Absolutely not. You guys are all in Poland, huh? How old are you? 58? Congratulations, you're going to be promoted. Fuck it, you're going to be promoted twice. You're on the Junkers, which is not great. But you can now control a very, very large army. 100% of the vote for the People's Party. Congratulations, guys. Politics. The trade unions have once again declared themselves to be their own different party. Don't know why. 85% legitimacy. The rural folk want to join our party as well. Do you support? I kind of think I need the trade union still in the party. Yeah, bring all of them in. There we go. Again, it's only got a 6% chance of success. It's going to take us a while to get this on our way. What is going on in Württemberg? Of course, I'm backing you against the peasant revolts. I would not be surprised if we see the Austrians align. Actually, no, Austria's even aligning with our ally. Finally, somebody's come to their goddamn senses. And realize that you should be backing me. By the way, how is the whole electricity thing going right now? We're still missing some. So we do still need to build more. Rural, and by rural I mean urban. I'm gonna set you back up to level 20 for now. However, I do think that at least for right now, with the formation of Germany, I feel like this is going to be a good time for us to end the stream for today. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you all have a great night. I don't think we'll be live tomorrow. I just got a lot of stuff that I need to get done. However, on Wednesday night, we should be live playing some more Dark Souls. Then some other game I got, which I actually don't remember the name of. First, I'm going to just quickly save here. What was the name of that game?